Hey y'all. Let me know if you can hear me. If you're just coming in or if you're already in the chat. I see Miss Sexy Ray is in the chat. Hey girl, hey. So what we're doing on the live today is basically just a check-in, a read for the collective. Okay. I gotta look at my screen. Hold on, make sure everything is good. Oh, this is how I look on my phone. This is interesting. I don't know, this streaming app that I used and switched up some things and I don't like it. So if the layout looks a little different, that is why. So I'm not even sure why it looks like this, y'all. I was trying to play around with it. Hey, Chrissy. I was trying to play around with it a little bit before I went live, but yeah. So does it look okay on you guys' screen? Like it's not even at the bottom anymore. I don't know. I guess if you're on the TV, it looks different. I don't know. We're just going to get started. Shoot. Can y'all hear me? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Divine Detectives. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Good evening. Okay. Yeah, I guess the screen will look wider if you on a TV, maybe. I don't goddamn know, but we just gonna keep it moving. Maybe I can figure out how to, because it looks different on my phone screen. So I'm assuming it looks different on your phone screen too than what it normally would look. Okay. Nonetheless, let's get started. Okay. With this collective read really quick. So before the light exposes, the shadows must speak. Welcome in, Divine Detectives. This is a collective read. If you would like a personal reading, you can always inbox me or send me an email, anything of that nature. Okay, so here we expose, transmute, and reclaim our divine justice while anchoring in divine law and order on this planetary grid. Okay. Ashe. Let's begin this investigation, y'all. So here I'm gonna start with my spiritual investigations, psychological investigations deck, and see what the collective energy is right now. Ashe to our ancestors of the divine light, the archangels that are here to assist us, our galactic family and federation. Okay. What messages do we have for the collective? This one right here, somebody could be upset that you went no contact, divine collective. And you have a powerful ability to adapt. Thank you, Spirit, Most High, Great Mother, the creator of all things, all life, Ashe. What message do we have for the collective? Make sure if you hear, you hit that like button. Okay. Get us in the algorithm. Expand our divine family. Look, a galactic federation here at the bottom. Okay, so we have the energy of the galactic family. Our cosmic family is here to remind you, divine collective and divine detectives, that, you know, you are very powerful. You have an amazing ability to adapt. And with that ability to adapt to any situation or circumstance, you know, that could lead to, you know, an energy change, a frequency change, which means that a lot of people are not understanding you right now, or they may have feel like you changed, or they may have walked out of your life, or you may have went no contact with these people. Okay, because we got, I'm gonna try to, let me turn it this way. Maybe y'all can see it that way. Okay, somebody is mad that you went no contact here. I'm gonna push that there. Red cards can be significant, and then we have psychological warfare at the top of the deck. Okay, there could be a brother or a sister who you had to recently go no contact with for some type of psychological warfare. Okay, or just dealing with people who want to study your moves. I'm hearing like they want to imitate you or be in secret competition with you, something to that extent. Okay, late in the midnight hour, God's going to turn it around, is what I just seen on the card as I split the deck. What else is here, Spirit? I have plenty of cards, y'all. Plenty. Let's see. Okay, I got two that came out here. It says a mother wound. Okay. Emotional pain or patterns inherited from one's relationship with the mother, often linked to unmet needs for nurturing, acceptance, and emotional safety. It affects your self-worth, self-nurturing, and ability to receive love. So what I'm getting from this is you are healing your mother wound right now, Divine Collective, and you're learning to love yourself. You're learning to choose yourself. You're learning that it's not personal. And I think that people that you may have went no contact with, they are taking things personally. Okay. This mother figure could have been a very abusive mother figure, because I have beating kids and treating them like animals. Okay. And that came out with the mother card here. So there was definitely a mother wound that you're having to heal, or, you know, reparent yourself, and your mother wound here is what I'm getting. Okay. Your amazing ability to adapt. You realize that you developed a lot of those behaviors based off your environment as a child, possibly due to this type of environment where you didn't feel safe, you didn't feel secure, maybe you didn't feel nurtured, or you didn't feel, you know, safe to be yourself and just show up as your authentic self, because of this mother figure who was very critical, is what I'm getting. Very critical. Okay, someone could be studying your DNA too, Divine Collective. Okay, yeah, you're like a rose that grew from concrete. Okay, beautiful disaster is on the back of that, and you're like a rose that grew from concrete. So very, very much so hard times. And this could be psychologically, this could be it could have been physically, because I have psychological warfare out here, and then a mother wound as well. So like a deep mother wound is what I'm getting. You could be an Aquarius, and you have the ability to travel interdimensionally. So basically, this is how you are able to adapt. The fact that you naturally can adapt to any given circumstance or situation. Okay. Spirit is saying they all are working together here. And you're leveling up. And you are so loved. Okay, so do know that your spiritual team love and adore you very much. Okay. Again, you could be an Aquarius, or this mother figure could be an Aquarius. Okay. Somebody could be in a fraternity or a sorority. And I'm really getting to that. Maybe you grew up in an environment where it was like really like a military vibe. Like everything had to be perfect. Everything had to be just so. You know, you didn't really feel free to be exactly who you were. Something about a hitman is here. What about this hitman? Hold on a second, y'all. Something about somebody slinging it all overseas. So somebody could be traveling back and forth overseas for some type of money. Maybe even doing some type of business, or somebody can be a secret hitman. Okay, Spirit. Somebody's black magic is backfiring again. I had that in another read. So whatever this person is doing, who's studying your DNA is what I'm getting, was hired as a hitman for some type of money here. What else is here? Backfiring. Black magic is backfiring. Yeah, then I got handler right behind that. Okay, maybe even this mother figure could have been a handler. You know, a handler is basically somebody who make it their business to make sure that you don't evolve and elevate in life. Okay, so we all could have been victims of handlers. You know, anytime you're dealing with a family who is toxic and operate from a toxic hierarchy, then more than likely they were presenting themselves as a handler. Okay, as a spirit. It could be a spiritual hitman, and they was getting paid for some type of way, or some type of exchange going on here. Okay, maybe even has something to do with a doctor or diagnosis. Maybe they were getting money for a false diagnosis. Maybe you were getting a check as a child. I got Sekhmet, the goddess here, and remote viewing. So somebody could be watching you, spiritually spying on you. It's backfiring though. Whatever they were doing, this black magic is backfiring onto them, spying on you. This hitman spying on you. Look, and I have not your real parents here. So maybe you just feel like you never fit in with this family. Maybe you feel like, you know, maybe they're not your real family. Maybe that's not your real parents. Maybe they've been not so honest. Okay, but somebody's not being honest about being your parents, and somebody wants to make them pay. And I'm getting your ancestors. Okay, your ancestors want to make them pay for these lies and deceptions that they caused you. Okay, the Galactic Federation is out here. Yeah, and you're a true speaker. You're a true speaker, and you destroy illusions. And then right behind that, we got family caught. So yeah. Okay. Sekhmet goddess. The goddess Sekhmet may be significant. I have black cats here as well. Black cats. Somebody husband or wife can be a handler. I just seen husband or wife. Or you may start to feel like this husband or wife, you can't trust them. Maybe they're working with this toxic family member. Maybe they even in cahoots with their mother figure, your mother, or you just feel like they're moving against you. It's giving me op vibes. So this remote viewing could really be that, you know, you have people that are in your energy that are wanting to spy on you. 111 could be significant here as well. Let me go to my other deck, and I got gluttony. Okay, yeah, consumerism, never satisfied. These people are never satisfied, and it's really giving like they don't want to let up. Yeah, they're envious of your courage, Divine Collective. They're envious of your courage. Right, and your ability to adapt. They feel like maybe they should have been took you out, or maybe, you know, whatever it is that they inflicted on you purposely, that it should have been took you out here. We got self-care here as well. So you're focusing, or spirit is saying, focus more on your self-care. You've been through a lot. They're going to pay for what they did. Choose love always. Yeah, they wanted to Wendy Williams you. I got Wendy Williams. So they really wanted to drive you crazy, and that could have something to do with this doctor that they're in cahoots with here. It could have something to do with a doctor. Hey, Kuwana. Yeah, so they really, I'm hearing delirious. Like, they really wanted to make you seem like you was delirious. Hey, 1327. I can't see that the words are so small, but I can see the numbers from on my computer. They so small. All I see is 1327. Hey, Tuscan, Arizona. What else is here? And I have Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Utah, and Texas may be significant here as well. Or there could be some type of traveling doctor. I'm even getting traveling doctor here that's working with this family called, okay, because that's what's here. I have social media. So maybe they're remote viewing you. Maybe they're spying on you through social media here. Okay. Somebody got a karmic baby daddy. Got a karmic baby daddy here. Or maybe this karmic baby daddy was trying to Wendy Williams you and get a check. Maybe they was trying to marry you, vice versa. Okay, take it how it resonates. Yeah, their account been frozen. Okay, so whatever type of money they was going to get off of harvesting from you, okay, these people that were moving like a cult and moving like handlers in your life, okay, these people that have been studying you, studying your move, or harvesting from your light, your ability to adapt and travel interdimensionally is what's been protecting you. And since you've called your power back and you wouldn't know contact with a lot of these diabolical demons and these karmics, you know, their accounts are frozen. Okay, so it's like it's dry where they at. I'm hearing like a desert, like whatever they was doing and planning is dry. Look, Salem witch trials. Okay, so you may even been someone that they hunted back around the Salem witch trials days. Okay, due to your powers and your gifts that they perceived as a threat. So you're very intuitive. You know, really, it was about, yeah, they was using you. They was afraid of women's intuition. That was what the Salem witch trial was all about, or any male or female, but mostly women, right, who they were hunting because they were perceiving their powers and gifts as a threat. So that's the energy here. Okay, so these people were sent to hunt you from day one. Okay, they were never successful because you have a divine gift to adapt. Everybody don't have the gift to adapt to every situation and circumstance and alchemize that for their greatest good. Everybody don't have the ability to do that. This is why you got people who hunt and harvest off of other people, right? And use other people because they're amongst the walking dead. I have the walking dead card here. Okay. They're not truly living from within. Exactly. While you're being your authentic self and always have been your authentic self. And they always knew you were being your authentic self. You made your bed, now lay in it. Exactly. This is what spirit is saying to these people. Okay. Judgment, divine judgment is upon these wicked walking dead people. Okay. So you made your bed, now lay in it. That is what my family made me choose. I'm sorry I had to let you go. Is what somebody is saying. My family made me choose. So I did see husband or wife. So maybe you felt like your spouse or significant other was choosing their family over you. It could have even been like a triangulating situation where they were purposely causing you to, you know, argue or not be on the same page, not see eye to eye. And that could have been because this spouse or significant other was running their mouth going back and forth and seeking counsel from their toxic family. And their family put them in a position to where you felt like, or they felt like they had to choose between their spouse and their family, and they chose their family. So somebody is claiming they're sorry for that. Okay, expand your mind. These people don't have the ability to expand their mind because of their wicked deeds. Say the call is coming from inside the house. Exactly, spirit. The call was coming from inside the house. So maybe you're dealing with people too that don't want to take accountability here as well. They think everybody the problem but them, but the call is coming from inside the house. You can definitely be a divine masculine here. Okay. I'm gonna get some more cards. Yeah, these people were inverting sacred knowledge and using it against you. I'm hearing they knew exactly what they were doing. Nothing to offer, exactly. And you're not crazy. Spirit is saying you're not crazy. So what you've been picking up on, as crazy as it may sound, it's actually facts. That's what's been going on, because this is what the energy is reading here. We trust spirit to always deliver the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, no matter how crazy it may sound. And this is how you're able to expand your mind, and these people are not. Okay, you're willing to see the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They are not. Okay, so you're not crazy, and you've been questioning things and you're getting your answers. These people are very wicked. These people, places, and things, take it how it resonate. Okay, inverting sacred knowledge. Okay, so they're very aware of the power of sacred knowledge. Okay, they're very aware, and they have nothing to offer here. And I also have messy ass usher at the church that be gossiping about everybody, but try to act like they are holier than thou. Okay, so this could definitely be a family that's very religious and thinks that they could do no wrong, and they're forgiven for all of their sins, no matter what they do. No, no, no. Universal law trumps all, my dear. Universal law. Spirit is saying, be still. Okay, be still and know that I am God. Who is God? You are God. You are God in the flesh. You are a manifestation of God, the one. Okay, be still and trust the process at this time. Blue cars could be significant here. You may drive a blue car. Sexual assault, I see here. I just seen 1444. The number 1444 could be significant. Death before dishonor. Okay, so y'all morals is different. You got morals and they don't. They're willing to do anything for money. They're willing to do anything for materialism. You know what I mean? I got 911 here. 911 may be significant. Okay, and you rather die about your respect. And everybody just don't have them type of morals. Okay, they'll die for some money, and you would die about some respect. Okay, that's what it's giving here. What's this say? Yeah, ancient knowledge. You have ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom. Okay, and while they're inverting ancient knowledge, you are utilizing it for your greatest and highest good, and to level up and to gain wisdom and spiritual authority. Okay, that's what this is giving. They're trying to organize some type of stalking. Like I say, they could be watching you on social media. Okay, very weak. 911 again. I just seen 911, and spirit is saying, yeah, be still and be open to receive. Be still, divine collective, and be open to receive. Okay, as long as you're not resistant, everything is going to come to you. Okay, you're not overthinking, you're not worried, you're trusting the universe, you're surrendering to the universe. You realizing, being still is realizing that everything is going to come to you in the divine timing. Okay, divine law trumps man's timing. Okay, yeah, choose wisely. You have the power of choice. They have the power of choice. You chose yourself, your respect, your dignity, your integrity. Okay, and these religious churchgoers did not. I swear this energy always come up within these reads. I don't be planning it. I don't start pulling cards till I hit record on my camera. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. That song may be significant. What is that? Who sang that song? I can't even think of their name, but I can see them. The 5 heartbeats. Somebody. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Okay. They don't want to let you go. Somebody, maybe this spouse, that's energy is coming through here, don't want to let you go, but maybe you trying to you deciding that you don't want to be a part of that marriage or relationship anymore. You could be a fire sign here. Okay. Yeah. Play with your mama, not me. You just not in a playing mood. You're not in a forgiving mood anymore. Or you just in a mood where it's like, I'm choosing me, and these people taking it as like you saying, fuck them. Okay. A lot of people who used to manipulating you, once you decide to love yourself and focus on yourself and don't give them your energy and allow them to play in your face, they'll start to perceive that as disrespect. Like, how dare you call me disrespectful for calling my energy back and my power back? Like, I don't deserve my own power. But these are delirious people. Again, yeah, you can feel like you're a targeted individual, or you have been targeted. Like I mentioned earlier, Spirit is saying you felt like you was a targeted individual, or everybody was out to get you or trying to manipulate you or use you. Okay. You're not crazy. That's where I set that down next to. So Spirit is saying you're not crazy, and they was targeting you to harvest your energy. Okay. To harvest your energy. You're an earth angel. Yeah, energy manipulation. Energy manipulation. So they were purposely choosing to project their shadows onto you so that they can create false thoughts, send them to you through projections, and so that you will behave in ways the projector sees themselves. Okay, so these are people that are not willing to heal. These are people that are not willing to accept the truth, or reality for exactly what it is. They rather live in la la land and be delusional and be chaotic and toxic. Okay, that's what this is giving here. Yeah, Eartha Kitt. A man comes into my life and I have to compromise. Right. So you're not willing to compromise your self-worth, your self-love, your morals, right? The things that make you you. You're just not willing to compromise that. Okay. Shout out to Auntie Eartha. Shout out to Auntie Eartha. This message is resonating with you. Don't forget to hit that like button. Leave a comment. Let me know you here, where you from. You catch this replay. Okay. Your tears have watered the seeds of abundance. Spirit is saying your tears have watered the seeds of abundance. So yeah, you dealt with a lot of hurt, a lot of betrayal is what I'm getting here. And that's because these people are mentally ill. The same mental illness that they tried to cause you, Divine Collective, trying to Wendy Williams you here and send you in a doctor and, have you under some type of doctor's care. Seemingly, illegally, because they're the ones that's sick, but they was projecting onto you to make you question yourself, right? And to make you question your reality and your thoughts and things like that. So that can even go back to even this mother wound. Maybe your mother was very very disrespectful with her mouth, or very critical with how she treated you, and that's what it's giving. Okay, mental illness. Yeah, fuck nigga free. You just want to be fuck nigga free. Period. All right. Yeah, first generation millionaire. So, like I said, they were harvesting your energy. I'm here like splicing your energy between one another. Okay, these people that were moving like handlers in your family, and that's because you are abundant. Okay, you are very, very abundant here, and you are going to be a first generation millionaire. And these people could be suffering. I got health issues out here again. Okay. And Spirit is saying you clock the bullshit every time. Ashe, you clock the bullshit every single time. What else is here for the Divine Collective Spirit? I'm hearing Strange Fruit by Nina Simone. Strange Fruit by Nina Simone is here. Yeah, these people are just strange. That's what I'm getting. They're strange. And they've been producing strange fruit for generations. And this is why you're going to become the first generational millionaire. Okay? They don't deserve this abundance. They refuse to change. They refuse to look in the mirror and see the truth. They refuse to question things. They refuse. You know, it's always the people that's going to church too, that swear they know God, but don't really embody God. You understand? It's like, what do y'all really be going to church for? What is it? Okay. But anyway, Spirit says block them, or these people are blocked from you energetically, spiritually, psychologically. Okay. All of the manipulations that they used to do to you and cause you and project to you, that's backfired, because we got black magic is backfiring. Black magic can literally be somebody thinking negative thoughts about you, gossiping about you, you know, with bad intents towards you. They don't have to necessarily be in the kitchen whipping up some shit in the caldron. They don't have to necessarily be paying somebody to, although there was a hitman, a handler. Hold on. Although they could have paid somebody to do some things to you, however, yeah, they was disguising their manipulation as concern. Thank you, Spirit. That's basically what I was saying, what I'm saying. Okay, black magic can be disguised as concern. You know, trying to keep tabs on you, trying to watch you. Hey, how you doing? You need any assistance? Can I come help you with this? You know, just really not being genuine with their concerns, right? There's really manipulation. They're really trying to weaponize your vulnerability. So this is why Spirit is saying these people have been blocked from your energy, blocked from your life, blockety block. Okay. Yeah. Show more gratitude. Live in the moment. Be still. This is what Spirit is wanting you to do, Divine Collective, as we expose, you know, what's going on in the shadows, right? Spirit is wanting you, Divine Collective, to be still, be open to receive, and to choose wisely. Okay. Choose wisely and show more gratitude. Show more gratitude. Yeah. And then right behind that, y'all saw that, it say star seed right behind that. Okay. So Spirit is wanting you to remember who you are, or even your cosmic family is wanting to show you and remind you of who you are. Right. They tried to set you up to lose here. They tried to set you up to lose. Yep, I just said they trying to show you something. Okay, your spiritual team, your ancestors, they want to show you something. So be still, meditate is what I'm getting here. They open your third eye. Okay, you're questioning things. You wanting to see things clearly. You want to know the truth. You want to get down to the root. And I'm hearing like rewrite the program. Okay, so yeah, that's what you're doing. So Spirit is saying, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Spiritual team, our ancestors. Thank you. These people wanted to slander you. Slander you. To set you up. Maybe even to cause you mental distress so you can go back to them. But Spirit is blocking them. Your ancestors, they're blocking them. Okay? Brighter days are coming here. And something significant about 2 weeks. Brighter days are coming in 2 weeks. Okay? Yeah, these people don't want to move on. And somebody is watching you. So give something 2 weeks, okay? Somebody is watching you and it's time to move on here. The number 13 could be significant. 13. What else is here? United Nation Corporation. Something about the United Nation Corporation, or maybe they connected to the United Nation Corporation. Some type of organization that's posing as like humanitarians, and they're not. You know, the worldly version of humanitarian is actually very sick if you do your research. So Yeah, maybe these people are using some type of cover up to make it look like they are humanitarians. Okay. People are starting to see the truth about you. Exactly. All you got to do is live in your truth. All you got to do is be your authentic self and not give a fuck about what a person got to say about you, what they think about you, none of that. You don't have to convince nobody of nothing. Let them think what they're going to think, because the truth is in the patterns. The truth is the truth, and it never needed validation. Okay. People are starting to see the truth about you. Yeah, rise above. They see how you are able to adapt to everything, anything. You can't be stopped. I'm hearing can't stop, won't stop. Okay. You rise above it all. And some people are intrigued. Some people are jealous. Some people are envious. You know, you got people who don't understand it. They question, like, how did they make it out of that? I just knew they, you know, I'm hearing people say, I just knew they was going to die in that one, that situation. You know, it's like people don't understand. You know, a lot of people are admiring you right now, Divine Collective, and how you rise above the bullshit every single time. Yeah, because you be standing on business. I promise you, I can't make this up. Thank you, Spirit. You be standing on business. Yeah, they see it and they see you and they watch you. I'm telling you, whether they admit it or not, they probably never will. Okay, but these people are very much so inspired by you, Divine Collective. Keep doing what you're doing. You are amazing. You are loved. Okay, you are protected. And you are needed. Okay, you are needed. Trying to turn your kids against you. So somebody could have been trying to turn your kids against you by influencing them negatively about you. I did see karmic baby daddy. Okay, so this could be your baby father, baby mother, your family member. Somebody here is trying to turn your kids against you. But again, even in a situation like that, always stay true to you. The truth gonna always be there. Okay, somebody's neighbor is obsessed with you. Okay, somebody's neighbor, or maybe this neighbor working with this group. Okay, just take it how it resonates. But somebody's neighbor is definitely obsessed. I'm even hearing they watching you on social media. Cinderella could be significant, or maybe these people just counted you out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe these people just counted you out. Like, you know how they did Cinderella? They had her scrubbing floors, you know, being like the butt of the joke of everything. And just like people looking at her like she was nothing. Right. So it's really given that this going to turn out way better than people imagine for you. You know, shame on them. Shame on them. Chrissy said, yes, my sister. Sunshine. Hey, Sunshine. She said, hey, pretty like that. Happy birthday. Thank you. Yep, they're avoiding the elephant in the room. But anyway, like I was saying about this Cinderella, okay? You may be a divine masculine, because not a divine masculine. You're attracting your divine masculine. Okay, they try to block you from connecting with this divine counterpart here. Okay, but there's a shoe that only you can fit, Divine Collective. Okay, that's what I'm getting. This is a purpose that only you can fulfill. And this divine masculine is coming through to pop shit with you. You understand? This divine masculine, his purpose is in alignment with your purpose. He is here to protect you on every level, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, as you would do him. Okay, so yeah, it's giving equal give and take here. And this divine masculine don't want nobody but you, so they try they nearest and fucking dearest to stop this, but it didn't work. Yeah, blending lies with truth, dealing with a lot of people lying on your name, slandering you, right? Because we got slander here. Okay. You know, but in order to tell a lie, you got to tell the truth too. So they've been telling some truths about you, but they also been distorting those truths and trying to change how people perceive you. Divine Collective is what it's giving here. Okay. Hey, Kim. That nasty slut trying to sleep with your man behind your back. Somebody could be trying to sleep with your man behind your back. Whoever you might have been second guessing here. Or somebody trying to do something behind your back, Divine Collective. What else is here, Spirit? Oh, maybe this could be a neighbor trying to sleep with your ex or trying to sleep with your significant other. Yeah, this union is, y'all are both keepers of divine law and order. Yeah, and it's protected. This was right behind that. Keepers of divine law and order, and you are protected. So maybe they're gonna try to send in some nasty hooker, okay, to try to entice or seduce this partnership here. Yep, or maybe send them a work husband or work wife, or this could be a work husband or work wife that it may be being used right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you're in a relationship, maybe you feel like your husband or wife or significant other has a work husband or wife, somebody that they just a little too chummy with or too close with. Okay. Somebody last name could be Robinson, Johnson, Dean, Jackson, Dixon, Smith, Charles. Marissa, Melissa, and money. Okay. So your name could be Marissa, Melissa, or something with a name with the M. You got money coming. Somebody think you're doing black magic rituals, but you're an earth angel. And something about kissing cousins here. What is that all about? Think you're doing black. Okay, so maybe these kissing cousins think you're doing black magic rituals or something, because they can't figure out how you just so blessed in your life. 818 could be significant here. Take that as confirmation. Wanted you to feel like nobody will want you. Okay, so this somebody wanted to make you feel worthless or like nobody else will want you outside of them. Okay, so that was maybe a tactic they were using to manipulate you, to keep you stuck in this cycle, this karmic loop. Maybe this karmic baby mother or father, or that, because that came through here, or even your family. Okay, just doing things to keep you, you know, feeling like you're not worthy. Okay. Miracles of money. Okay, so you got some money coming from somewhere that is going to shock you or surprise you. Spirits say they ask not for you. Yeah, they ask is not for you. So pay attention, Divine Collective. You talking about not kissing because why that card just come out and change the whole vibe? Like what? I'm not funny. I'm not funny. Yeah, Spirit says energy vampires, and you know better. I'm not funny. Yep, clearing karmic debts. So this is why you got some money coming in here. Okay, all of these nasty folks, these energy vampires, try to take this inheritance from you. Okay, but you've clearing karmic debt. You doing the work. You doing the damn thing. Okay. You're doing something that they didn't have the courage to do. I just seen some money. I seen the exact amount. But it's definitely some money coming. So I just seen trust fund. I just seen something about a trust fund. I see 143 as well. Here, we just gonna pull one right here. Something happened like 10 to 15 years ago. Or maybe there was some type of money involved that happened 10 to 15 years ago and you didn't get what you were supposed to get. Somebody took some money from you. You're getting that money. Okay. You're going to get that money. Maybe something to do with a trust fund here. Yeah, I just seen court. Okay, so you may need to take somebody to court. It's Jezebel. I just seen Jezebel. Trying to line my cards up. Here, let's click this. Sacred gang stalking, sacred geometry. What's wrong? Huh? Okay, hold on. Yep, energy is currency. Gang stalking, energy and motion. Yeah, I feel like Divine Collective. Okay, somebody could be getting some money in 30 days that you're not expecting. But I'm feeling like they want you to feel intimidated. Like, as long as they can make you feel like you're unsafe and that you have no one, then they can keep you energetically disrupted. Somebody's name could be Tim here. Or maybe somebody's name starts with a T. Where energy goes, currency flows. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Y'all know that Tony Braxton song that be like, please back up off of me. I think it's called Please or Breathe. Maybe it's called Breathe. Yeah. Maybe somebody don't want to let you breathe and you just want them to back the hell up off of you. This is what the energy is giving. So maybe somebody just in your energy doing the absolute most. Okay. Mothership. Okay. Something about the mothership. You are chosen. Okay. So maybe you're being protected by a mothership. Okay. Scared of your light. So they fear you or attack you. And sacred geometry is here. And alchemist. Exactly. You have a divine purpose. That just is what it is, Divine Collective. Yeah, you're here to integrate harmony and you're an empath. Something about 30 days. That's standing out to me. Don't assume a person without abuses are not being abused is here. So what I'm getting is maybe verbal abuse. Okay. Something verbally, something spiritual attacking you, or you feel like somebody is psychically attacking you. Okay. And that's because, right, they're scared of your light. So they fear you or they attack you. You know, it's still abuse, you know, even if they don't have bruises, even if they don't, have any physical signs. If you are psychically, spiritually, or emotionally, verbally abusing somebody, it's abuse at the end of the day. Okay. So maybe you were dealing with a person or grew up in a household where that type of thing was normalized. Okay. Go within. Okay. You may need to forgive or somebody wants you to forgive them. And it's, you know, what people don't realize is it's not that you don't forgive them. It's just that you ain't forgot. And that don't mean because I forgave you that I want you back in my space. No, that's why I use my wisdom. Gotta use our wisdom. Use our wisdom. All right. So we got find something safe to do. That's for you, Mark. Spirit say find something safe to do. All right. No more negative thoughts. Sage, clear energetic field. Okay. Spirit is saying is you need to clear your energy. Okay. You may need to sage your house. Open the windows, sage your entire house. Okay. If you can, if it ain't too cold where you living at, clear it out. Then light some Palo Santo. That's what I like to do every now and then, you know. Clear that energy out. I'm also hearing like keep certain people out your house, out your living space. Says you went against the grain when you went within. Exactly. Spirit is saying you went within or you go within, and you're going to go against the grain of, you know, what other people intend for you. You say, why a lot of what you're saying applies to me? Why going through, you know, I ask Spirit to give me the energy of the collective. So if it resonates, I share, you know. Overthinking. Okay, so let's go back to this card here. You went against the grain when you went within. Okay. You went within and you started to analyze things. You started to process things, you know, because a lot of times when we are around manipulating people, they want to keep you in fight or flight, right? So if you're in fight or flight, then that means my hands dry, y'all dang. That means that you won't be able to critically think, or you won't be able to reflect. You won't be able to, you know, to call things out. You know what I'm saying? If you in fight or flight, then that means your nervous system is not able to be stable enough to go within. You get what I'm saying? So you calling your power back, you going within, you meditating, you know, you focusing on you cutting people off, you blocking them. Okay. Now you're able to see clearly here. Now you're able to see the hands that were at play. Okay. We got avoiding the elephant in the room. Exactly. So you may even try to go back and talk to these people. These people don't want the truth. These people don't want to know that you done woke up and you finally see just how manipulative they are, right? They don't want to hear about just how messed up of a person that they are. So they'll distance themselves, right? They feel like you going against the grain because you want to move in truth. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. All right. Somebody could be from Atlantis, or maybe you feel connected to Atlantis. Okay. I got Atlantis here. And I seen Illuminati too. So somebody could be an Illuminati. You just don't know. You know, you never know what people be doing, right? Sending you evil eye, sending you evil thoughts, looking at you and, you know, wishing the worst for you, right? That's why Spirit is saying, Sage, clean your energy. Okay. Get out into nature if you can. Go for a walk. Because it's an energetic war, right? This is a frequency war. The demons that people think that exist is still frequency. Okay, there's no man with a pitchfork. Sorry, your religion lied to you. Look, we got $1 million settlement here. So something to do with court. Maybe this took place 10 to 15 years ago. Okay, but there's going to be $1 million settlement here. So I'm even picking up on spiritual court. So something's going to come from this, okay? And you're going to get paid for all of this gossip and slander. They going to watch you ball. So I'm hearing. They finna watch you ball. I promise you. Okay. You are rich. We got 111 here. Again, best revenge is a level up. I say. Best revenge is a level up. This is definitely a level up for you, collective. $1 million settlement for all of the shit that they put you through. Okay. For all of the slander, for all of the naysaying, the gossip, the character assassinations, and the smear campaigns, all of that. Okay. There's going to be a settlement here. This is your justice. Because the best revenge is a level up. Best revenge is a level up. So these numbers here could be significant. 11. Okay. 11s are significant. 1101. You could be seeing 1111. I didn't even write that on this card, and I should have. I must have write it on there now. 1111. Because that's what I'm seeing. 1111. And 11. We just had 1111 yesterday. Yeah. That portal energy is still here. Yeah, this was a karmic marriage that was arranged by this Illuminati family. Somebody that was either in a fraternity, sorority, some type of organization here. Okay, we have water spirits. Okay, so you may even feel like you are a water. You connected to the water. Okay, you could be a water sign. Yes, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Yeah, jackpot. Jackpot. Yes. Uh-oh. Spiritually guided. Yes, spiritually guided. What else is here? Let me switch my deck. Huh? Your card? Sending you healing, Mark. You know you got to be a toxic person and be trying to tell them what they doing wrong in their comments. Okay? Knocked up. Somebody could be expecting a pregnancy here. That's the energy I'm getting. Sometimes I get a different vibe from this card here. Okay? Or lineage. Something about your lineage here. Okay, so you are entitled to this settlement. I'm even hearing more for some. Okay, some land is also attached to this settlement here with this knocked up card. Okay. Yes. So something about maybe somebody you were seeing, collective, got somebody pregnant on the side. That's what I'm getting. With this here coming out. What is this, spirit? What is this? Things are heated up. Addictions. Harmony in a reverse. So there was some type of toxic relationship here. This person didn't want, I'm getting that maybe you actually love somebody here, but they couldn't get right. They wanted to be a player here. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Always seeking other options, or maybe they just toxic. They are looking for things to numb the pain. Okay. Not healing. This could have something to do with this karmic debt that you're clearing here as well. Or maybe this person got with you to transfer some type of debt. Maybe you cut them off. Maybe you broke up with them. Okay, yeah, because they were not balanced here. I got harmony in a reverse. This person is not balanced. Okay, yeah, you're seeking something real. You're seeking something with real connection here, real passion. Yeah, bye, Felicia. But yeah, on to the next one. I'm hearing that song. On to the next one. On to the next one. So yeah. Or maybe you just tired of that type of energy, that toxic energy there. But it starts with you, Divine Collective. It starts with you, right? So once you heal, you won't even be on the frequency of this type of energy anymore. These people won't even be attracted to you anymore. Okay. Once you vibe so high and your frequency is not you know, on the same frequency of this type of energy here, people, okay, this could be a relationship, it could be a family, it don't have to necessarily be romantic, but you know, just the energy of people that don't want to heal, they want to self-medicate, you know, they want to do drugs, or they want to drink and smoke all day. And yeah, you've elevated from this type of energy here with the graduation card here. You elevated from that. You're looking for something real, relationships that are stable, meaningful, equal give and take, you know, just divine connections and partnerships where you can be your authentic self and you ain't got to mask who you are or be something that you're not, or just put up a front for the internet. Okay, so that's what it's giving. It's somebody that's wanting to be in your energy that gives you the blues, right? That has you in heavy emotions all the time, mentally distressed. Okay, they wanting to be in your energy, but no, spirit is clearing this out. My nose is itching, so that's confirmation. Okay, listen. Something about the water spirits are helping you clear this energy out as well, is what I'm getting. And this is a graduation day for you. This is a graduation year for you, is what I'm getting too. It's like you just decided to just choose you. And yes, you're going to have people mad. You're going to have people trying to attack you, quote unquote, or come for you and do all type of things. But that doesn't change the fact that is bye, Felicia. You up out of there. I don't want nothing to do with you. Thank you, next, right? It don't matter. You can feel how you feel. You're entitled to that. And I'm also entitled to not fuck with you, right? That's what it's giving. People that want to play all day, go play with somebody else. I think that card came out too. Go play with somebody else. Yes. Yeah, I feel like these people, where is it? All right, so I got the super size me card. So maybe, and I ain't trying to be funny, maybe, you know, when you figured out that the more you loved yourself and took care of yourself, took care of your body, you know, and got rid of this dense energy, you know, these people that's just trying to hold on to your energy, to harvest from your energy and just be toxic and have nothing to offer you. You might have found yourself mentally distressed, overindulging in food, just not taking care of your body. You may be now going to exercise more, take things, you know, take your health more seriously, detoxing more, or just being happy doing the things that you love to do without worrying about what people gonna think or what people gonna say. You know, you just really learning to embody your authentic self, you know, without judging yourself. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Dang, my mods don't be modding no more. Yeah, you wanting to deal with people who see you for who you are, who see you, who feel you, not just something that's surface, right? You want something that you can easily name. You don't want to deal with a person that's got you guessing y'all status. Are we in a relationship or not? We smashing, but you don't want to give a title, or you don't really know if you want to be with me or you want to come at night. You want to not, it's just giving that type of energy where it's like, what are we? Like, just be honest, be straight up, be straightforward. Okay, so that's this partnership that you are manifesting here or attracting here. Okay, partnership or friendship. Don't have to necessarily be romantic. What else is here, Spirit? Yeah, you're tired of dealing with people that's like talking to a brick wall. They only hear what they want to hear, or they too guarded. Or maybe you realizing that you need to be a little bit more guarded and have your guards up just a little bit so certain people won't be able to enter into your space anymore. Okay, so this energy can really go both ways, right? Or you realize that you were only dealing with this type of toxic energy because of the defense mechanisms that you had to acquire along your journey from childhood. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Or maybe, you realize that maybe you was just too open to certain things and you let people feel like they can treat you certain ways because you didn't have boundaries. Okay. And right now you probably just single. You're finding that being single is actually a gift. You're not rushing into a relationship right now. You're not focused on a relationship right now. You're living your best life. You're taking yourself out. I'm hearing traveling. Okay, maybe you could be going to Atlanta soon. Okay, you just living your best life. Okay, you're not forcing anything, and spirit don't want you to force anything. Okay, especially being in your divine feminine energy, you just allow things to flow. You go with the flow. Okay, something legal here. Okay, what's going on with that court paperwork? Something about some paperwork, or maybe I'm getting like you. It's almost like you got to put these people through your court. Like, okay, are they worthy of being in my energy? Are you worthy of, me even giving you the time of day? You starting to take people through a mental process that they probably don't even realize they are part of, or you just being more mindful and more serious about who you allow into your heart space because people have done you dirty. You've dealt with a lot of betrayals. You dealt with a lot of people giving, empty promises is what I'm hearing. A lot of empty promises here. Right. You was always riding for everybody else, but people was always quick to drop you off and leave you for dead. Like with the Bonnie and Clyde here, you got that like ride or die type energy out. You very loyal, right? Very loyal, right? And these people could have been very lustful, just wanting one thing from you, wanting things from you that, okay, or just being very inconsiderate, right? Dealing with people who was greedy, who just wanted your body, or didn't really have no substance, didn't really have anything to offer you. You may have been the one that was always, hey, how you doing, let's go here, or just like over giving, right? So you had to learn to stop over giving. Okay, black sheep. Yeah, you had to start. You became the black sheep here. You went against the grain. You started to see things for exactly what it was and what it is. Okay, you took action. You did what you had to do with the SOS card here too. Like you just started to do what you had to do, and you became the villain. To these people, they feel like you become the villain, like because you're spiritually woke. And you trusting your intuition. You seeing through the illusions. You detaching from your ego. Okay. And they can't seem to understand why. or how, or why you leave them feeling like they hit a brick wall, right? Yeah, you escaped this. You've elevated from this energy here. You got the fuck on. That's what I'm getting. You got the hell on. Yeah, dealing with a lot of infidelity, a lot of lying, betrayal. Okay. Caught cheating here. You may have caught this person cheating. Maybe that's what led to this legal situation too. Led to some type of divorce here. Maybe we got a lot of cards coming out here. Maybe it led to some type of third party situation where they got somebody knocked up here. That's what I'm getting now. Okay. So that could have been a reason. That could have been the very situation that pretty much like led you to an awakening. Okay. Some deep betrayal took place here. Okay. Something that somebody did or a situation you experienced that led to a spiritual awakening. Yeah. That's what I'm getting here with this extra card here in the start. I see start. Yeah, and it's something going down for, look, I got karmic and third party situation here. So that's definitely what's going on for some of the collective here. Okay, you got deep hurt from relationships, romantic relationships. Okay, you lost a lot. You lost a lot of yourself. I'm even hearing like you having to learn how to love yourself. Hey, Carmen, is that Carmen? I see you in the chat. Yeah, there was some third party relationship here with this karmic, and you learned a lesson. You're no longer their clown in their circus. And they wanted you to be the clown in their circus forever while they harvest off you, leave you dry, busted and disgusted. Okay. Yeah, you went against all of that and you became the black sheep and you started to love. You became the devil. That's how they looking at you. You became the devil. Like, no, how dare them? That's so crazy. Yeah. They turned. They don't know what to do. Okay, so these people are in deep regret here. They doing a lot of drugs, a lot of partying, a lot of alcohol. Okay, a lot of sexing going on, a lot of things that to get their mind off of you. Okay. For they should have thought about that shit before they did what they did. Okay. What else is it? Yeah, this was a frenemy and a fake friend. And I keep hearing that song by Kelly Price, A Friend of Mine. I think that's the name of it. She was a friend of mine. That one. She slept with my man. Okay, so maybe this could be somebody that was close to you that went behind your back and did some old, nasty, funky, foul shit. This friend of me or this somebody was being two-faced here. Okay. Somebody was being two-faced, right? They wasn't being honest. This honest card in reverse. So yeah, they had ulterior motives and hidden intentions. Or you could have just had to cut off a friend that you've been friends with for quite some time because you realize that y'all are going in two different directions energetically in life. Okay. So yeah, just take it how I resonate. Yeah, I got deadline here. So you had to put some relationships that you thought were genuine to an end when you got this spiritual awakening and you started to become more self-aware that the people around you were really not that genuine. Okay, and really had ulterior motives here. Give us a few more cards here to close out this reading. Yeah, the Chariot. Yeah, you started to see things for what they are. Started to balance things out. Balance your masculine and feminine here is what I'm getting as well. Yeah, Six of Cups. I feel like this was somebody who you were friends with since a child, or your family. Somebody, maybe you were really good friends with this cousin. Okay. Maybe that's what that kissing cousin card was about too. Maybe maybe this cousin was wanting to kiss on one of your significant others. Something like that. Okay. Page of Pentacles, and we got the King of Cups in reverse here. They may be trying to come in, this masculine energy may be trying to come in with some type of offer here, divine collective. Okay, be very mindful. They're going to try to come in with an offer, maybe something that they used to do or used to doing when they would love bomb you here. Okay, so just be very mindful of what you allow. What you know, don't fall for the okie doke is what I'm getting. Don't fall for the okie doke. Right. Keep focusing on you. See that? Keep focusing on you, Divine Collective, with this Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And be still. Be still, okay? They're coming to disrupt. They're coming to disrupt your energy. Okay. They're coming to distract you from evolving. Yeah, with the Star card in reverse, I just seen as I look down. Right? They're coming to get you off your path. Seven of Swords. I'm really feeling like you're not going to fall for it. I really do. I don't feel like you're going to fall for it, Divine Collective. Whoever trying to come in with this offer here. Okay. What else is here, Spirit? Yeah, because you're a high priestess. You already see the shit. Something you already picking up on. Okay. A high priestess and an Ace of Wands here. So I really feel like they so delusional that they don't even realize that you already know. Look, they delirious and shit. They wanted this for you, but it's backfiring. The Nine of Swords. They wanted you to be losing sleep without them. They want you to be, you know, all distraught, can't breathe, can't sleep, can't eat, can't do shit. That's how they wanted you, right? But you the high priestess. You know how to just, it is what it is. You know, I'm hearing like it is what it is. You know, I love you, but I still leave you because I'm choosing me. I'm loving on me, right? I've already tried that. You took it for granted. You took my kindness for weakness. You thought that I was some type of simp, you know, somebody you could play with. Nah. So now they losing it. What else is here, Spirit? Give me one more card. Thank you. Yep, they want your world to be flipped upside down. I'm telling you. And the Empress at the back. Look, so that could be an Empress or Emperor, take it how it resonate, but they wanted to turn your world upside down. They really wanted to harvest off of your high priestess energy. Okay, this is what they really wanted for you. Okay, but no. Give me a closing card, Spirit, so I can get up off here. It's been about an hour. Go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. I just seen purple. The color purple could be significant. Different shades of purple. I just seen it again. Oh, that's why they obsessed with you. Okay. Somebody is obsessed with you. You could be a life path number 5. I got authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, Divine Collective, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. Your life will change in the most amazing ways, and you have the magic touch. The number 4, 5, 6, 6 could be significant. Life path number 6. Okay, you have the magic touch, but these people have been cut off from your magic touch. Okay, it was really given that they were using your energy to manifest. So this is why they're in distress. This is why they can't sleep at night. They addicted to drugs. Okay, this I'm hearing like a secret alcoholic. Somebody doing hella drugs at home where they think don't nobody see them. But I'm telling you, the energy is reading that they definitely addicted to something. Okay. And that could be sex too. Sex, alcohol, drugs, just partying, trying to get their mind off of you. Okay. But again, these people had their chance. So I hope that this message resonated with somebody. Thank y'all for watching. And I will catch you guys in the next live. Okay. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of the YouTube things. And we call divine divine justice on all of these spiritual criminals who are knowingly or unknowingly, you know, invading in the Divine Collective's energy. Okay. May justice be delivered to the Divine Collective swiftly. Have a big, beautiful night, day, morning, evening, whenever you catch this live, on purpose, with a purpose. And I will catch y'all later. Ashe.